San Francisco 49ers special teams. What should we do here? Let's dive in. So first off, I want to talk about Sky Moore. Wired from the Chiefs last season, played on the final year of his rookie deal with the 49ers, and now he is an unrestricted free agent. Overall, he has 1,198 return yards. He does have a 98-yard touchdown return, and he is ranked high among special teams, sixth in punt returns and 11th in kick returns. With the 49ers, he is an elite return spark, but he does have injury concerns with his hamstring and knee. He has been injured frequently. But overall, I think we should, at least for the short term, we should re-sign Sky Moore. Our special teams has not been anything to write home about, and they were interchanging him and Brian Robinson Jr. the whole year last year, but he was actually the main guy. And I think he looked really good compared to the other returners that we've had in the past, even years before. We've had like Debo Samuel, kind of throwing him in there, and just it's been a whole assortment of people. So I like the fact that we found someone. And even if this isn't the guy that we're thinking about, at least this is someone cheap that could buy time until we find someone that we want to put in that slot. But overall, I re-signing Sky Moore would be a good, cheap solution as for the time being. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think we should sign Sky Moore or let him walk? Time out. You want to join the sports community with the Authentic Take? Make sure you hit that subscribe button for endless sports content. Walk. Next up is Brian Robinson Jr., traded to the 49ers from the Washington Commanders. He was on the last deal, or excuse me, the last year of his rookie deal, and now he is an unrestricted free agent. He only had a limited role last year, about 92 carries, but he was having his career year as far as yards per carry at 4.6. So he is efficient, but he does not have a big workload, and Kyle Shanahan doesn't really feature him. So it's kind of hard to know what you have with Brian Robinson Jr. And I think maybe Kyle Shanahan maybe misused him during the year for the fact that he just worked CMC into the ground. But as far as Brian Robinson Jr. coming back with the 49ers, I feel like he would be a good cheap solution if there wasn't anything else bubbling like another running back we have our eye on. But if you're not really trying to look elsewhere, you might as well just re-sign him to a 1 or 2 year deal. He's only in the market to basically be valued at about 2 to 3 million a year. So that's not that bad. So what do you think? Should the 49ers re-sign Brian Robinson Jr. to help CMC? Make sure you leave it in the comments. And next up, this is honestly, I think, the biggest need as far as special teams is Eddie Pinheiro. Eddie Money, man. He really came in after the whole Jake Moody situation when we finally released Jake Moody, and he brought a sense of calm to the 49ers because last year and the early games this year, especially against Seattle, I mean, really, I think the only game against Seattle, Kyle had to change his whole game plan because he couldn't rely on his kicker. And 49ers fan, and I know you 49ers fan know that we had knots in our stomach every time we were going for three. And most likely it was like we were going to plank on the crossbar and we were not going to get those 3 points. So that was a big struggle. And meanwhile, we let go of Jake Moody and we signed Eddie Pinheiro. And I got to admit, I didn't know who the hell he was. Looked him up a little bit, seen that he played with Carolina, and he really put everything to ease for the 49ers. So last year, we signed him to a 1 year, $1.1 million contract. And officially, right now, he is an unrestricted free agent. He was a low cost emergency signing that turned into a special teams upgrade. He made 28 out of 29 field goals. He was 96.6% while doing field goals. That's pretty good. And that was top 5 in the NFL. And he had a long of 59 yards. And like I said, he made the 49ers staff, coaches, and fans forget about Jake Moody and get comfortable again with their kicker. He has elite accuracy. He has that clutch gene. I mean, I was at the Arizona game and he hit the game winning field goal. So I saw it in person. And I think the most interested part of this thing with the 49ers is the fact that he will still probably be a cheap solution. So cheap, consistent, and reliable. Eddie Pinheiro, I think, is a definite must sign. But what do you think? Drop it in the comments. Should we go in another direction as far as kicker, or should we just stay here with Eddie Pinheiro? Eddie, like always, drop a like on the video. It really helps. Drop a comment because I want to hear whatever you got to say. Your hate, your comments about this topic, the 49ers special teams. And make sure, like always, you subscribe to the channel. This has been the Authentic Take.